So let's go through a couple of quick thoughts that I want you guys to really capture. I've been here 2.5 years, guys. I've gone ups and downs through trading, ups and down to building this amazing organization that you are now a part of. And I've learned some things. And I've seen what successful people do compared to unsuccessful people. And what I mean successful is people that reach their goals. When you started here in I Am Academy, you started with a goal in mind. There was something that you wanted to accomplish, or maybe many things that you wanted to accomplish. And most people start out that way, right? It's like going into a relationship. Most people go in with a very positive mindset, but then things happen, and then most people give up. Well, you see, this is the same thing. See, everyone comes in with the right heart, the right attitude, but it's going to take the right heart and the right attitude to get you to the finish line. See, it's easy to run across the starting line when you've got all your energy, when you've got all your excitement. But what happens when you're in your third, fourth, fifth lap? What happens when you're more than halfway through the race and you get tired and you start looking at everybody sitting down and you say, man, I wish I could sit down and maybe drink some Gatorade instead of continuing to run my race. See, I want to give you the things that's going to help you run your race to the finish line, because I don't want you to start here and not finish. I want you to get exactly what you came for. So here are a couple of key things that are going to help you get there. Number one, and this is a major word, it's coachability. Coachability. See, so many people, and I don't know your experience in life. There's some people that are so young that they think they know everything. And then there's some people that are so older or wiser and they've been through so much that they think they know everything. And the hardest thing for a leader to do is to try to explain something to somebody and they say, oh, I know. Have you ever had that? Have you ever tried to explain something to somebody that they clearly did not know, but then they tell you that they know, but they don't know because their actions are saying the opposite? Listen, when somebody is trying to pour into you and express something to you, and it's in a way where they really care about your success, don't hit them with the I know, and then do your own thing. No. See, there's a reason why I've been here 2.5 years. There's a reason why I've been able to hit Platinum 5,000. There's a reason why your mentor is your mentor here. Now listen, not everybody here is a mentor, because maybe you registered through a friend that had just gotten started and maybe he can't really mentor you right now all the way, but you need to find somebody that is in the team that you will allow yourself to be mentored by, that you will allow yourself to feel uncomfortable by. Because sometimes, listen to this, growth is uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. It involves being stretched. It involves being pulled into a different direction that you're not used to. So you got to be coachable. You got to be willing to hear things and change so that you can get to that next level. Now, coachable is not teachable. Teachable is people who ask questions to get answers, to feel good about knowledge, but then they don't apply it. Teachable people don't succeed here. They just want more info. Give me more info. Give me more info. Give me more info. Listen, get the info, apply the info, then get more info, and then apply more info. See, it doesn't make sense to read a book once and barely apply it. But if you are to read that book and apply it, and then read that book again and apply some more, and read that book again and apply some more, now there's being change added to you. Make sure that you're coachable to your leaders, to the educators on the platform, okay? And be coachable, guys, to the system that you're given, right? What do I mean by that? Listen, there's a reason why you should start in the Academy Series 100 to 300. There's a reason why. There's a reason why you should do that and then go live. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why you should start on a demo account and learn how to really trade before you put real money in an account and then go trade that. I'm not telling you to do that because I want to slow down your process in making money. I'm telling you that because I want you to be successful once you put money in your account. If this is making sense, drop a 222 in the chat, right? So follow the system. Write this down. System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. Okay, the same thing if you want to invite people to see the greatness of this platform, get coaching from a mentor on how to do this, right? And you're gonna have success. But so many people, they want to do it their own way. They want to find an easier way. They want to skip the system and create their own thing. And my friends, 2.5 years later, here's what I'll tell you. I've never had a person succeed that way. Yes, very expensive way to learn. They say that the fastest way for you to get to that next level is mentorship. Find a person who's already done it. See, I've already struggled in every way that you could struggle in this business and in trading. I've already struggled there. Why not listen to somebody who's actually already been through the fire and then just apply that? You'll still have to learn. You'll still have a growing curve, a learning curve, but now you don't have to go through some of the same stumbling blocks and make the same mistakes. So stay coachable and follow the system. Now, I also want to talk about engagement. This is important. Look, a lot of you guys are new here in the last 30 and 60 days. Guess what? Plug into the Telegram chats. Here's something I commonly think of. Have you ever thought of this? Oh, but I don't want to write in the Telegrams because I'm embarrassed. They all know what they're doing and I don't know. I don't want to say a stupid question. If you've ever thought that, just be honest. Drop a 1 in the chat. Have you ever thought that? I don't want to write in Telegram because I don't know anybody. They already know everything. Maybe I'll make a dumb question. Listen, guys, listen. Number one, there's no dumb question because you're not a dumb person. You made a decision to be here. You are already one of the top, smartest people in my book. So guess what? Ask your questions. Now, don't ask a million questions that are on the academy. Go through the academy and ask intellectual questions that make sense. Say, hey, look, I didn't understand this. What did it mean by this in the academy? Guess what? There are hundreds of people that want to answer your questions. So be involved, be engaged on the Telegrams. Also, be engaged on these calls because these calls are going to help you succeed. You know what I've seen over 2.5 years? I've seen people that don't get on calls, don't engage, they don't last long. Maybe they see a little success, most see none. And so here's my encouragement to you. Stay engaged. Engage in the Telegrams. Engage with your mentors. The person that you registered with, stay in contact with them. And if they don't respond, stay in contact with me. Guys, every single one of you who message me on Telegram, I respond to. Message me, hey, Max, can I ask you a question? Hey, Max, ask me questions. I'm not going to bite. Right? We don't have 100,000 people yet in this organization, guys. You guys are getting us right now at a time where you can reach me very closely. Spend this time with me so I can give you the best. The same thing with your mentors, Elaine and Katie, or Tommy Ooze, or Braden, or Flo, or Mariano, or Greg, or Eric, and E. Guys, whoever your leader is, Brenda, Amberly, whoever your leader is, stay close to us. We want to help you succeed. Stay engaged. Now, I also want to talk about this concept of a long-term mindset, a long-term mindset. Good things, they take time, right? See, I've got some healthy dinners I got on sale at Target, and they're healthy, and I pop them in the microwave for 5 minutes, and when they come out, I flip the thing open, and it's this healthy bowl of food. But I'm going to tell you right now, that tastes nothing like what a homemade dinner that takes. I know because I like to cook an hour to 2 hours cooking. Guys, when I make my famous chicken soup, you can ask my wife about this. It sometimes takes me 3 and 4 hours to make it. But I'll tell you the difference. You can't compare the soup that I make in 3 or 4 hours to the Campbell's microwavable that takes me about 1.5 minutes. You just can't compare it. And so what I want you to really focus on is this. The platform that you're a part of, what you're learning in trading and self-development, in business, what you're learning is going to change your life. Take your time and have a long-term perspective. 30 days is just enough to get you excited. 60 days is just enough to help you understand some terminology. But this is long-term. You can make money your first month. You can make money your second month. But I want you to become wealthy in 3 years. That's the goal. Don't let the short-term, challenges, obstacles, even wins. Guys, listen to this. This is another setback. I've had people win so big in their first 30 or 60 days that they think that they can do this alone. And then they stop paying the platform and they disappear. And guess what happens? Their results disappear too. because they failed to realize that it was the system and the platform and the environment that was helping them succeed. So have a long-term perspective. Now, with that, I want to share something with you. Look at this. Some of you have seen this. If you're newer, you've never seen this before, but I want you to just look at this. All right? Go to any compound calculator, and this is really what I want you to look at. Don't focus on, am I going to make $200 a week? Yes, that can be the focus. But I'd rather you focus on, hey, if you had a $200 account and you can grow that at 3% per day, not per month, per day. And there's about 240 trading days a year. This is Monday through Friday, excluding holidays. That's about 240 out of 360 days a year. So you could take 120 days off of trading, grow your trading account at only 3%, start with only $200. And what would that do? Well, what if you did this every day for 12 months? My friends, by the end of the year, you can take a $200 account to over $100,000. It's actually a lot more, but let's say that on some days you take a loss. If you know how to take losses, you don't take big losses. Maybe some days you break even. But if you just grow your account at 3%, by the end of the year, that's over $100,000, right? Long-term focus. We have people on the team that have already done this. That's your focus. Stop being focused on making 500 bucks this week and focus more on mindset, growth, and long-term wealth. That should be your focus, right? So guys, let me ask you something. If a $100,000 account would help change your life, I mean, you can withdraw from that every week. 3% of that a day is $3,000. Even if you did 3% a week at that point, that's $3,000 a week from home. That's $12,000 a month from home, from anywhere that you have an internet access. Could be on your phone. If $100,000 would help change your life, I just want you to drop the number 100 in the chat right now. If you see the value in long-term growth, getting to a big account, and literally just doing 3% a day, it's not a lot. It's not aggressive. It's focus. It's discipline. That's what it is. So I want you to have a real long-term perspective here, guys, as you're growing your accounts, as you're in here. Stop, there are products. Listen, and one of the things you can do, you can have an account that you close at 3% a day, right? You do 3% a day and you stop trading. And maybe you have another account, you put $100 in there and you say, I'm willing to lose the 100. There are people in this team right now on this call that'll take a $100 account and flip it to $1,000 or $1,500 in 2 or 3 weeks using some of our products. You can do that too, but don't let that be your focus. That's a gambler's focus. That's a short-term perspective. That's the type of people who live in the casino. And I'm not going to be against gambling, but I've seen people lose so much in a gambler's mindset. See, I don't want you to be a gambler here. I want you to understand this is a 6- and 7-figure skill set. This is like becoming a prestigious doctor or a lawyer where you can make all the money you've ever wanted to make, but it's going to take consistency. It's going to take a long-term vision. It's going to take following the system, okay? Now I'm going to end with this, and then I'm going to start to transition to some guest speakers we have. Number one, listen, this is going to take time. This is going to take time. And here's what I'll say, okay? As you're going through the process, instead of focusing on, how much I got to pay for my subscription next month or any of that, what if we can get your subscription for free? Now, listen, if you're here and you're committed to the next 12, 18 months and you're going to pay for your education just like you would anything else, then do that. But here's what I would say is, even if you don't want to market this business, man, get your free product by making 2 referrals, because guess what? Now you don't have to continue paying your monthly, and you can use that money to putting into a trading account. All right. So guys, don't forget the power that here with 2 referrals, you can learn for free. We've got webinars every single day that you can invite people to. Nobody's pressured to, but listen, if you want your free subscription, get mentorship from a leader so we can help coach you guys through that. And if you want residual income, let us know so we can help you guys through that. Now, what I'm going to do real quick, and then we have Ivan Paychecks on this call. I want to bring up a person just like you, a person who has literally been here not that long, but he's followed the system and he's literally implemented it and he's seeing results. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and bring this gentleman up. He's a leader from our Canadian team, okay? Brand new Platinum 150. I'm going to explain what that means. But guys, please drop a 222 in the chats from my boy, Peter.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So I started 2 months ago with IM. My hockey bro, Tommy, showed me it. I saw it. It was a really good presentation. I said I had to do it. So I got in on it. Started 2 months ago. Tommy sat, we had a video call. We were able to discuss my plan, my trading plan, what I wanted out of this, how much time I'm willing to do. So we started off, learning the basics, right? The 100 series. Then I got into the 200, 300, finished all that, got into watching the pros doing it live, and that just taught me so much more. I remember at the start too, I would think, oh, is this complicated? Is this too much for me? Am I going to understand it? But, you got to understand that you got to believe in yourself and push yourself to do it. All you have to do is a little bit a day and you can get it done. So I finished my 100 series, 300, was watching live videos. I had Tommy, other people in the family help me out too. We set up calls, discuss our plans, our goals. I started trading with my account, real money now. I've been using harmonics a lot, which I love. It really works. There's not enough words I can say about it. It's amazing. It just sets up everything for you. You learn how to use it. If you stick with this, you're obviously not going to make money at the start, but if you stick with this, you will make money. Last month, I upgraded to Elite Package because I just wanted everything. I wanted everything on, right? So today, I worked 8 hours today at my job, and I still was trading, and it paid off my membership in one day. That means that the rest of the month is just profits. This really works. You stick to it, and like Steve and Tommy always tell me, be active in the group chat, because if you're not going to talk, then how are people supposed to help you, right? So be engaged, ask for help if you need it. There are always people there. The last thing anyone would want is to be having to do this by themselves. There's a huge group of great people here, great leaders, and we all connect. And that's how I got to where I am now.
Wow, that's so exciting. So real quick, Peter, guys, I want you to understand what Peter's saying, because I don't think some of you guys totally understand what he's saying. Now, Peter, how long have you said you've been, a part of the platform right now?
2 months.
Okay, he's been on the platform 2 months. He upgraded to Elite, right? Now, Elite is $325 when you get started, $275 a month. And Peter, I want to understand, you said in one day, you made enough money trading on your live account to pay your Elite package for the month. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So within 60 days, by the way, yes, that's almost 500 Canadian. Thanks, Tommy, for clearing that up. In different countries, guys, that's a lot of money, right? In the US, sometimes we take it for granted. So just in, right, one day of trading, Peter did it. Now, I want to share this part of the story too. Listen to this. Peter was a type of guy, I see you, I see you over there. Peter's a type of guy that he saw power in getting his platform for free. And so Peter got me on a bunch of calls with people. Now, here's the difference between Peter and a lot of people. Peter got me on 2 calls with people that, they didn't want to do it or they couldn't start. He got them on the webinar, and then we did 3-way calls, and they didn't get started, right? But this is what Peter did. Did Peter give up? No, because that's not who he is. Peter proceeds to continue to invite people to the webinars and then get them on calls with me. Guess what he did, guys? His first 2 did not register, but the next 3 did. He not only got 2 and free, Guys, now he's making a residual income just because he referred people to the platform so he can get a free platform, right? Drop a 150 in the chat for Peter because he hit platinum 150 just by following the system and inviting people to the platform. Now he's making money trading and he's got a residual income that's paying for his platform, guys, by being coachable and trainable. Peter, I am excited for you. I know that this is only the beginning. Continue to do it. Your success story is going to give inspiration to a lot of people.
Thank you. Let's go, fam. Big month.
Let's go. Big month. May momentum. I got goosebumps. Hey, give a 222 in the chat for Peter. Brand new person, guys, here with us tonight. It's super exciting. All right. So listen, here's what I'm going to do now. All right. It's a time now, guys.